It was funny because we're lying on the sofa and, you know, it's like late and I'm just looking through Twitter and then I see like, I don't even know who Tyreek Hill is, but I assumed straight away it's some sort of NFL player. This dude's calling out Usain.
These football players aren't getting it, man. And I've been saying for a long time, they're going to have to get a blaps, but not the DK blaps. Apparently that wasn't bad enough. DK ran an amazing race for him. Ran 10-3, came dead last in his heat, didn't even make the final. And the guy that won the whole competition, Trayvon Gillespie, didn't even make the USA team in the 100 meters. So think about that. All the people that beat him aren't really anybody. The guy that won ended up going to USA's, made the relay team, yeah, but he didn't make the US team in the 100. And that's just America. I mean, if you talk about the entire world, then you're really talking about a bunch of other people that he has no chance of beating.
How I actually saw it was with Trayvon Bromell was saying something about, dude, all right, look, let's race anytime, anywhere. we'll get New Balance involved. We're going to go.
Put the money up.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, though, because Bolt, I don't know what Bolt could do right now, to be honest.
I know. Dude, do you not know this guy retired like however many years ago? But I still feel like this man would come back if he did a 1-2 training just so he doesn't pull a hamstring and still beat you. Oh, I don't know. Has he trimmed down a bit? Bolt.
He hasn't trimmed down, but I mean, if he's in decent shape, there's no way Tyreek could beat him. But this is a situation where no matter what happens, Bolt cannot lose that race. Now, I've seen him. He doesn't look like he's in the best shape. To be safe, he's going to need at least 3 months to prepare.
When did he retire?
In 2017.
5 years ago.
It's a long time, yo.
It's a long time, but after I retired and I rested my body, I'm not going to lie, I put on a few pounds, but certain things, like when I went in the weight room, I was still banging out the weight. I felt actually better. I feel like I was recovered. I'd do a 1-2, training session here and there, like a couple of days a week. Then I'd still be able to go out and bang out certain things. And I was like, how? So maybe.
That's cool and everything, but I feel a lot more secure with Trayvon dealing with this. If I'm being honest, well, yeah. I'd rather Trayvon deal with the situation and there's numerous sprinters that could deal with the situation. I would need to see Bolt do something because he can't lose that.
I wasn't really impressed with his response either on Twitter. The response from Bolt is like, Tyreek Hill said, Usain, after I warm up on DK, I'm coming for you, with like a devil face. I think he's just doing it for publicity, but... He's
track trolling. I don't even think he'd beat DK with how DK looked. 10-3, if he's in 10-3 shape again. I haven't seen Tyreek Hill run 100 meters since...
But what did you do in high school?
10-19.
The thing is...
He ran a windy 9 in junior college.
Okay, the thing is, what really gets on my nerves is when just NFL players who are fast on the pitch act like they can come and call out an athlete, but they never ran track. If this guy's ran track, then he knows what it is to run track. He's not fully being disrespectful. Do you see what I mean? Because if you ran 10-19 in college and he ran 20-14 in the 200, that ain't sloppy. That's chipping. So I feel like he knows what it is to be an athlete. So that's not as disrespectful to me. That's how DK got it shown to him. And then he had to show and give the respect after that. And basically he was like, yeah, these dudes ain't ramping when it comes to speed. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So Usain, this is his response to Tyreek Hill. I think I should race Usain Bolt also. The dude's last name is literally Bolt in capitals. With such a last name, he's definitely the fastest man ever with a shh. What does that mean? And is that the clapback you came with? Because that is not really... What is that?
That sounds like a social media manager.
If you're going to come back with something, it can't be that. That makes no sense.
If he wrote that, he's not in form right now, physically or mentally, because that didn't have the ra he would have had if he was still... Yeah, that's not...
I didn't have it. It's like, you're not convinced. That's what I felt like. I read it and I was a bit like...
I think we should leave this to Trayvon.
Do you know what? I mean, I didn't really know Trayvon before this, like last year, Too Tough. But you know what I like about Trayvon? We did give him a couple cusses where we felt like it was due. And athletes are so sensitive. Like they take everything so personally when you say some shit about them. But anything we've ever said, he takes it.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, I'm always either picking Andre to win or Christian. I'm putting people in front of him all the time.
I like him.
He understands that it's part of the game. It's either that or he really just doesn't care. He knows what he could do.
Yeah.
And no one can faze him.
Exactly.
He watches the show steady, or listens steady, but watches now. He's always commenting on the show, little ideas as far as the show, as far as track and field, as all that.
Yeah, I really like that. I like that. He's actually a real, like, I've been noticing he's a track and field fan, and he wants the sport to be the best it can. He knows the sport has so much potential. And even with the response that he did to this Tyreek Hill guy, let's do it on the New Balance track, let's put on a show, I'll put 10k up right now. Attitude, you know, you want to put on a show, it's entertainment. He sees that, he understands that, and you know what, I kind of rate him still now.
Andre's still going to beat you though.